If you were sitting down with someone that was like, I really like the path that you've gone on. Here you go. I want to be a co-founder. I don't think I'm the CEO or the CTO. What advice would you give them in terms of how to kind of set their expectations correctly, but also how to just set them up for success?
All right, so I'm going to rapid fire make some recommendations. One, get a therapist, get a coach. A therapist helps you deal with your past issues. A coach helps you work towards the future. And so when you're starting a company, you're a founder, the company is an extension of you. And so if you have baggage and issues that you haven't dealt with, it's going to come up and it's going to manifest in dysfunctional ways in your company. And so for me, for example, I had someone who was an NLP coach who actually employed some therapist-esque techniques. And he was like, Vivek, it seems like you're kind of doing this company to prove to your dad that you can do this. And it was within the first session, within 20 minutes of talking to this person. And I was just like, you're totally right. I shouldn't be doing this to prove to my dad my worth. I should be doing this for myself. And it really just kind of like lifted this weight off my shoulders. And so I highly recommend getting a therapist, getting a coach. Also, by the way, working with a therapist helps you kind of better understand your own emotions, your feelings, and how to communicate. And so I take a lot of my learnings through therapy and I apply it in my professional relationships. So that's been a huge, huge value add. Start to identify advisors and mentors. I've done this more from a piecemeal, non-intentional point of view, but I think if I could have done it over again, I would have been very intentional and just like surrounded myself and have a periodic cadence of kind of having these folks provide a level of mentorship and advice. Learn to write code. If I could go back, I would push myself to be more technical. When I started my second company, I did a 4-day sprint. This is back when Ruby was all the rage. I taught myself Ruby, enough Ruby to write a LinkedIn scraper using a Selenium gem and scrape LinkedIn data. And I was doing this for the purpose of like trying to build out my founding team. But as a result of that exercise, I was able to actually have some technical conversations with potential co-founders that I would like to bring on board. And so not just that, but by having a technical background, you can spin up prototypes, you can spin up products. You don't even actually need to be super technical nowadays with all these like low code, no code solutions in the market. But I think it definitely makes you that much more valuable if you have the ability to write JavaScript or write some code.